Scared of the good more than the evil. Scared of the light more than the dark. Scared of the truth.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel. I am so excited to be sitting here right now talking to you guys because it has been so long since I've actually sat down in front of the camera, played with some makeup and just talk to you guys. So I'm really happy to be doing this right now. Here in Australia, we are currently in spring, so the weather is really heating up for us at the moment, but I know you guys up in the northern hemisphere are transitioning into the cooler weather, so I figured that I wanted to do something for you guys, something really fall appropriate, and this is what I came up with. It's really warm toned, which I love because I love warm tones on me. So if you're like me and you love warm tones and you want to see how I achieve this makeup look, then just keep on watching. So I have already cleansed and moisturized my face, and now I'm using the Benefit Porefessional to help minimize the look of my pores. Next up, I am dotting my foundation on my face. So the foundation that I'm using is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade 2W2 Rattan. This foundation is really heavy duty. It is very high coverage, and it's really good for those days where you have any scarring or breakouts going on, which is what I have going on at the moment. And as you can see, I'm using the F80 flat top Kabuki brush to blend that all into my skin.
So much more than the light. I'm scared for it. I'm scared of it. Mirror, mirror.
For my dark under eye circles, I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC20. I have used this for a very long time and I love this concealer. It's really good at minimizing the look of your dark under eye circles, as well as kind of highlighting any other areas that you want to highlight. So I've run that down the bridge of my nose, above my brows and on my chin as well, and now I'm just blending that all in with my damp beauty blender. To set that concealer, I am using the Models Prefer Finale Finishing Powder Compact, and the brush that I'm using is the Sigma F35 Tapered Highlighter Brush. And then for the rest of my face, I'm using the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder in the shade Natural with the Sigma F30 Large Powder Brush. Next up, I'm going to add some bronzy color to my face, so I'm using the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Give Me Sun, and this brush is the Sigma Large Angled Contour F40 brush. So as you can see, I'm just running that over my cheekbones, along my temples, as well as down my jawline. And then whatever is left, I kind of just like to run through the middle of my face, like on the sides of my nose. Now I'm going to add a little more definition to my face by contouring, so I'm taking that middle brown shade from the Models Prefer Ultimate Highlighting and Contouring Palette with the Models Prefer Contour Brush. So I'm just applying that to the hollows of my cheekbones, down the sides of my nose, and along my jawline. Onto the brows now, I'm just combing through them with a spoolie brush, and then I'm going to fill them in with none other than my favorite eyebrow palette. This is the Models Prefer Essential Brow Kit.
All of the beautiful ones. No wonder why. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
Moving on to the eyes now, I'm going into the Chi Chi Spices palette and taking that beautiful orange shade with the Sigma E40 Tapered Blending Brush, and I'm basically just running that back and forth in through my crease. So this will act as my transition shade. Now I'm just adding this much deeper orange, kind of brown shade into the socket of my crease, so I'm really getting it in there, and this is going to help really define the eyes and add more depth to the look. So for this, I am using the e.l.f. Blending Eye Brush. For an all-over lid shade, I am taking this beautiful, almost rose kind of gold shade from that palette, and I'm packing it on with the Sigma E55 eye shading brush.
To me like that before. No.
the outer third of my eyes, I'm going into the Lorac Pro Palette and I'm taking the shade Espresso with the Sigma E70 medium angled shading brush. So I'm just going to apply that to that area and I'm kind of dragging it inwards as well, so it gives it that kind of cat eye effect. And then once that is done, I am taking a clean, fluffy blending brush. This is just going to make everything blend together seamlessly. Moving on to my lower lash line, I am going back into that palette and taking the darkest of the orangey brown shades, and I'm using the Sigma E30 pencil brush to kind of roughly run that along my bottom lash lines. I decided to further define that bottom lash line by lining it with the shade Espresso, and I'm using the Sigma E65 small angled brush. Here I am just lining my waterlines with a white Kajal pencil from Essence, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply a liquid liner. So I am using the Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing liquid liner pen, and of course I'm creating a really defined wing liner with that. I also decided that I needed to add a bit of highlight to my brow bone, so I'm taking that really pretty light shimmery champagne shade from the palette and just applying that to both of my brow bones as well as the inner corner of my eyes. Next up, I'm going in with mascara. I'm using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara, and of course I'm applying that to my bottom lash lines first and then coating my top lashes with them. There's no mirrors on these walls. I also decided to pop some false lashes on, so these are the Ardell Wispies. I've been loving these for everyday wear, but they're also really good to amp up an eye look without looking too overbearing. I'm just applying my blush, and I'm using the Rimmel Lasting Finish Soft Color Blush in the shade Coral, and I'm using a Sigma F50 Duo Fiber brush. Next up, I'm going in with some highlighter. This was actually my first time ever using it, and it is the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal, and I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush for it, and as you can see, I was amazed by just how pigmented it was. It was amazing. Moving on to my lips now, I am using the Chi Chi Stay On Lip Liner in the shade Centerfold, and I'm basically just outlining them, and then I'm going to fill them in a little bit with that same lip liner just to prepare them for the lipstick that I will be applying. And the lipstick that I decided to go with is Chi Chi's Viva La Diva lipstick in the shade Shopaholic. It goes really well with this eye look, and I'm obsessed with this shade. It's such a pretty, like, dark brown with an undertone of orange throughout it. It's beautiful. Alright guys, that is the end of the makeup tutorial. Please let me know if you enjoyed it in the comments down below, and if you have any requests for any videos that you would love to see from me, let me know, because I would love to do videos that you guys actually want to see. So if you have any ideas or requests, then put them down in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Also, if you want to follow me on any social media, all the links for those will be down below. I hope you guys are having an awesome week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Beautiful.